Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tadella Talks. Today, we are going to be talking House of the Dragon Season 3! Alright, so yeah, that's about it. That's the gist of it. You're going to get my review today, so yeah, throw me on in the background, go make some food, do whatever you want, or you can just stare at my face and watch me talk. Anyhow, double clap, let's yap. So, little backstory. I watched the entire show within the past couple months, along with Game of Thrones and United Seven Kingdoms. Literally all Westeros I consumed in this year. So like it's really cool that I'm actually here for the live show, you know, like with the active release of the show. That's really cool. I like that. But I mean, yeah, that's like okay. You know what? Fuck it. So let's start with the positives. Number one, Crispy Cole is dead. He's dead. Yes. I saw tweets of like pictures of him being like, I hate him so much, and I was like, what do you mean, bro? He's chill. He's chill. Him and Lil Rhaenyra got a little thing going on. I like it. This is while I was like halfway through season 1. And then she turns him down and he turns into a little bitch. He turns into a bitch. He turns into a little bitch. Oh my God. He turns into Alicent's bitch, who doesn't care about him at all. And I saw people saying that and I was like, really? I mean, yeah, I guess. And then I watched a clip from earlier in the season when he was leaving to go on his march to Tumbleton or wherever it was. She didn't care about that nigga at all. She was just like, okay, yeah, sure, go on. I was like, damn. He was just a warm body to her. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, another positive. The battle sequences in this season were fantastic. Probably the best the battles have been in the show, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We got Tumbleton. The Battle of Tumbleton was really good. I really fucked with it. Yeah, I'd say I like Tumbleton more than the Battle of the Gullet. There's a few reasons why. One of them, I think it was just more cohesive. It was much easier to follow. It was more entertaining, honestly, because ship battles are very hard to do, let alone on a TV budget. But, you know, ship battles just don't always work. But, and don't get me wrong, the Gullet worked. I really liked the battle itself. But I just like Tumbleton more. Now, more positives. The new characters, we got Ormond, Darren, and Sir Gawain Hightower. The one Hightower that I don't absolutely despise. Though he's such a cool dude. He's such a chill guy. You know what I'm saying? Darren, really good acting. I don't know the actor's name, but I know he's gonna be Link in the Zelda movie next year. Okay, bro. You did your thing, man. And Ormond, bro. I am so mad about how he went out. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. A proper fucking from the north by Roddy the Rage? Oh, fuck. What's his name? Roddy the Rampage? I don't know. But Sir Roderick, oh my God. Sir Roderick and Oscar Tully put in motion to Cole's army, bro. Just, dude, when they all pretended to be dead in the field and then boom, knife to the face. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, Ormond Hightower, really cool character. I liked him. And the smell thing was funny too. And he was just such a bitch. He never did anything. That's what Westeros kind of makes a lot of. Just a lot of pussy ass leaders, bro. Anywho, Jace. Rest in peace, Jace, man. Oh my God. I'm so mad I got spoiled. I saw the shot of him getting the arrow in his neck and I was like, no! And this was before I was finished with season 2, so I was like, damn it. Because I didn't get to watch episode 1 when it came out because I was still watching the show. But, so yeah, that's kind of my fault. I had plenty of time to finish the show. Now, Aegon and Larys love their little side quest. Dude, and when Larys starts giving him the works with his words, telling Aegon, bro, you suck, bro. You suck. And honestly, great performances from both of them too. That was really fun. And also I really like that they threw Tyland Lannister in there with his little Avengers cameo showing up in the episode, like what, 5? Okay. Now, and back to Jace, dude. Emma, Darcy? Oh God, I don't know. Fantastic performance over that dead body. And it was him too. It was Harry Collett. It was the actual person right there laying there for 10 hours pretending to be dead. And Emma, they were just putting in bro, like, it's the kind of performance where it makes you tear up, but it's also really uncomfortable to watch. because that's exactly what it would be. That's exactly how I would feel watching that. And I can't say anything because she's queen, you know? So it's like, I really can't say anything. But yeah, fantastic. And then also, Rhaenyra's episode 3, First Day in Office, probably my favorite of the season. 100% the best directed, I'll tell you that. They were doing some really interesting stuff with the camera, like just keeping it very POV oriented. And then when they would just follow her going through the castle halls, just keeping the camera behind her back, watching everyone like, hey, dude, fantastic episode. It's like number 1 or 2 for me. Okay, and then literally anything with the dragons, fantastic. I love that shit. You know, like the dragon battle in 7, or, you know, literally any dragon thing in 8 or 1. Also, by the way, Sheep Stealer, I hate you! I hate you, Sheep Stealer! What is wrong with you? Dude. Anywho, and then another thing that I think they're doing really well is the downfall of Rhaenyra. Not the most amazing arc, yes, but I completely understand how and why they have to go there. Now, I don't know how the Dance of Dragons ends, and I don't want to know either. All I know is that it's the battle above the God's Eye and Aemond dies, I guess. But you see that in the quilt, you know, so it's fine. So yeah, I think they're handling Rhaenyra's like descent into madness, or just a manic state. They're handling it way better than they did with Daenerys. This is like, bro, like, dude, if I was in Rhaenyra's shoes, I'd be tweaking out too. I'd be like, my dad said this in front of the whole kingdom. I'm gonna be queen or king or whatever, right? And I'm like, bro, like, I completely get both sides, but genuinely, she was becoming very unlikable in the second half of the season. I was like, Rhaenyra, what are we doing? What are we doing, Riri? Come on, lock in, get it together. Oh my gosh. Also, another death I just wanted to add in there. Otto Hightower's dead. Otto Hightower's dead. Yes. Oh my gosh, the only character in contention with Kristen Cole. Fuck yeah, I was cheering when that happened. Okay, now the mid. Literally anything with Alicent and Helena. Well, okay, no, and by that I mean them. You know, just their storyline and their arc. Because Alicent, Ryan, what are we doing with her character, bro? Like, she practically did nothing. All she did was get kissed by her son, and then poison him, and then do literally nothing in the finale. Have one scene in the finale when Helena dies. Speaking of, rest in peace, Helena, the only pure soul in all of Westeros. The only kind person in all of Westeros. I feel so bad for her. But yeah, speaking of, really well done death, by the way. Really well done. The music, oh my god, Ramin Djawadi, you're the GOAT. That's why you're in my top 3. And let's see, Aemond and Alice. Okay, so I found the only reason I'm putting it here is because when I was watching the show, I actively found myself going, oh, we're back to this one. And they had some interesting scenes, I'll give you that. Like the stuff with the dragon eggs, I liked that. That was cool. And then the reveal that she is just cursed and has been alive for 100 years and was the wife of Harren the Black, I think? Ooh, I'm not entirely sure. And then, but yeah, like the storyline, they were doing the Daemon plotline from season 2, but they weirdly did a worse job because they didn't show any of the visions that he was having, other than that one with him and Alicent. If you know, you know. What the bro? I thought that was real for a second. I was like, what? What are we doing? what are we doing? But yeah, and then another mid thing is honestly just Daemon, and not him as a character, but like what they gave him to do this season, which is practically nothing. And he was in every small council meeting. Speaking of, that's another mid thing. Actually, no, that's a bad thing. Every small council meeting this season was useless. They were just meandering around the same things. Oh, have you guys seen Vhagar? No. Okay, what about Tumbleton and Ormond? Oh, you know. Gold Cloaks. Oh, that's a plot line I really like. The Gold Cloaks. The Gold Cloak stuff. That was really cool. Yo, we didn't get any justice for that. We didn't get That docks it, bro. We need justice for the Gold Cloaks, bro. What? Okay, yeah, whatever. Now, onto the bad. The Velaryons, bro. What are we doing? Like, bro, dude, Why are we sidelining Corliss? Why are we sidelining Corliss? Why are we owing him like that? Because he was, dude, he clocked Rhaenyra's tea, bro. She was like, and what of your... Wait. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. When Alan clocked Corliss's teeth, that's what it was. Dude, like, Corliss was being all pissy that Rhaenyra wouldn't legitimize his sons, Alan and Adam, right? Which is like, I don't even know how much they care about it. You know, I'm sure they do, but not nearly as much as he does, right? And he was all pissy, and then he goes off into the woods just doing jack shit the entire season, and then he gets captured by Ormond, does jack shit there, sits in a prison cell, and then does nothing in the finale. Like, bro, literally, Alan did more than him. Also, Alan and Bela? No, bro. Even Bela and Adam was a little strange, but I felt the chemistry more there. Alan and Bela? Really? I don't know about that one, but I guess. Speaking of, Bela didn't do a single fucking thing with her. Genuinely didn't do nothing. Didn't do anything. They had so much potential with her and Jace. Like, let alone them as a couple. I'm saying, like, the death of Jace affecting Bela. You know what I'm saying? And also, they didn't mention Jace enough. And also, why does Rhaenyra hate Joffrey up until the last episode? Or not hate him, but like, she just didn't say anything to him until the last episode, which is, I get it, you know, she doesn't want to face him because, you know, she only has the one son, but still. And yeah, now Daemon's daughters, like, bro, Bela didn't do shit. Rhaena literally just ate charred goat and shaved her hair like a dog and sat in a cave for practically the whole season. Didn't do a single thing with her. That's literally all I have to say. Mysaria, oh my god. Dude, Mysaria is just becoming increasingly more annoying. For one thing, Rhaenyra. It's so funny. Rhaenyra let Mysaria eat that box. And then she's like, all right, you're out. She shooed her away. And I was so happy when Mysaria got that notice of like, yeah, no, you're out. And then she's back in the kingdom. I'm like, no, get rid of her. Get rid of her. I don't care about you. Please stop dedicating screen time to her. And then another bad thing I'd say is, it might be a mid thing, but the pacing of the season. It was very strange. The season started strong. The first 3 episodes were very strong. And then episode 4 was like, okay. And then episode 5 was like, okay. And then episode 6 was like, eh. And then episode 7, it was like, that's the penultimate? Really? That's your penultimate? I guess, bro. And then the finale, which was a banger finale. I love the finale. The finale was fucking awesome. Oh my gosh. And now let's just get into finale. Dude, I was low-key worried because basically I was worried that they were going to do that thing they did with season 2 where they put the battle into the next season for some reason and just edged us all season. But yeah, no, they gave us the battle. It was a great battle. Also, Ulf and Hugh. Oh my god, did nothing with Hugh, by the way. Yeah. I'm low-key starting to like the season less. Oh my god. Dude, Ulf pulling a Daenerys. I was watching that episode, I was like, nigga, those are civilians. You don't hate them. All you hate is Daemon and Ormond. That's it. And Rhaenyra. What are we doing? What are we doing? I was screaming, watching that. I was like, what are we doing? What? They didn't do anything. The people didn't do a single thing. What? Crazy crash out. It was unwarranted crash out. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the season overall. It was a solid season. I don't really know how to feel about it because it was such an up and down season, you know? Because on the one hand, Aegon would have like 1 or 2 scenes per episode. And then Aemond would have like 1 scene. But then you give Mysaria like 4. Like, what are we doing? Oh, God. But yeah. So overall, I'd give the season... I'm giving the season a 7 right now. But I can definitely see it dropping to a 6.5. I don't know. Like, I guess it was better than season 2. I guess. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to talk about. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it needs time. But yeah, right now we're going to go with a 7 out of 10. And I don't even know how it contends with the rest of the seasons. Don't even get me started on that. But yeah, let me know what your ranking is or rating. Let me know what your rating is in the comments. Let me know what your season's ranking is in the comments, or your thoughts on my thoughts, or your thoughts in general. And yeah, let me know what you think about the show. And yeah, see ya.